Okay, so it's Saturday, the 15th, and we're walking around the car. We do see a few scratches here in the front. We have not even loaded the car yet. We're taking a look. There are the tires. You see anything on that side?
We're getting confidence here.
Let's see. They parked these so close together. First gear is the hardest, and we didn't die. I almost feel like I should go around the parking lot a few times. What'd you think? Turn left here? I have no idea. I'm going to. This is going to be interesting.
Feels good?
I'm nervous. Driving to Bowen.
How's it going, I think? How you doing?
I get a little nervous in first gear, of course. I don't want to stall in the middle of the road. I've been driving like a granny, in my opinion, but I don't want to get a ticket either. But the greenery is keeping me calm, and so are these yellow flowers. They're cool to look at, but I'm doing okay. How are you?
Navigator.
Yeah.
Navigator Eric.
Eric's pointing us in the right direction and trying to stay one step ahead.
Got about an hour to go.
Hopefully we get there in one piece. Is that like a mountainside? Hello. We made it to our room. To our Airbnb, I should say, not just room. And there's our bed. And you may have noticed our view that we have here. We're in the city of Rouen. It's in the Normandy region. So we're here to see D-Day, beaches, and Mont Michel, which everybody thinks is a castle, but it's really a church. But it gets surrounded by water when it's high tide. So that's going to be our plan for the weekend. And we have a small excursion this evening. And let's see if we make that. But let's take a look around the room. Or the apartment, I should say. So again, there's the bed. And right in the same room, we have our little wardrobe going on. The shower is also open. And I've been loving the towel warmers. We don't have that back at home. I assume we could install one, but we have not done that. The sink looks very nice. We just finished speaking with Christine, our hostess. She was awesome. In here, coming into where we have the washer and dryer. And we do have a few things to take care of, because we knew we would have that available to us. We'll show the toilet just because. And in here is the main room with the kitchen. More windows for our view. There's like a bit of a gargoyle right outside our window. That's quite cool. We're in Rouen, R-O-U-E-N. This is where Joan of Arc was burned. We're going to visit that square later on. But here's our little sitting area. When we first arrived, we thought that was the bed and they were going to pull it out. She had the bedroom door still shut. And we were relieved when she opened the sliding pocket door. So yeah, there's some storage. And I like that she has it so that things can get put away and you just don't see them. So anyway, we're going to enjoy our time now. Get a better look outside our window. There's the city folk passing by, going about their business. Our road, our route, down below. Very picturesque. Hello. All right, we still have this fresh in our minds. We are stuck at a tow truck company in Deville, Le Rouen, I believe is the name. And
Normandy.
It's Normandy. Our vehicle broke down, some kind of transmission issue. The only car that they have for us, and it's more money, is in Paris. Not at Charles de Gaulle, but the Orsay airport. So we just drove from that area, that general area by Disneyland.
About 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
About 2.5 hours. They're gonna take us in a taxi. The company's paying for it, and we are being driven there.
We're going to Paris.
So I guess we're going to Paris, and we didn't plan on it until the end of our trip. We still get to drop our car off at the same place at the end of the trip, or where we were surrendering the car. But, you know...
And we're going to drive back.
And then we're going to drive back. And we were very much planning to have a glass of wine in about an hour and a half.
But now it looks like 4.
We'll truly be eating dinner like a Parisian or the French do, which would probably be about 9:30. It's 6:45, so maybe not, maybe even later. We shall see. All right.
Say love you.
All right, car number 2. We're doing our inspection. Let's see.
The 15th.
Saturday the 15th. It's just after 10 p.m. It's a hybrid. Never driven a hybrid before. Sounds interesting. I don't see any marks. You see anything up front there?
No.
Nothing up front. Alright. Easter morning, headed to Omaha Beach
Hopping over.
and Mont Michel. Never thought I'd be in church on Easter, but it's a historical site that's not to be missed from what I'm told, from what we're told. It's gonna be a lot of driving today. Hello. We're driving to Omaha Beach, where the D-Day events took place to end World War II, or the start of the end of World War II. And this is going to be our second World War II site. It wasn't a life goal of ours to do that, but it's just happening. We went to Pearl Harbor. What year was that? 2015?
15, yeah. 2015.
So now it's 2017. Not that the years matter, but just some reference. And it's weird to say I'm excited to see it, but I would say I'm interested to see it because it is sad.
Yeah, Pearl Harbor was more powerful than I thought, so I'm kind of thinking I'm going to get the same kind of feeling.
It's really awkward when you're there and you're going to take a photo of yourself there. Like, you always wonder if you should be smiling or... It's kind of a weird thought when you're posing for a photo. Anyway.
But the drive's really pretty.
How much longer do we have?
About an hour and a half.
And we've been on the road for maybe...
20 minutes?
No, longer than that. I think it's 9:08, so... Okay, it's only half an hour. Alright, you're right.
I was wrong.
This is us. Omaha Beach. Probably really windy on the video. Omaha Beach, we're taking a stroll looking for the American cemetery. Hoping there's some sort of coffee shop, maybe. Yeah. I'm not a historian at all, but I think the water was out like this. So when they came in, they had a run. And they had all those metal structures out to try to damage the boats that they were coming in on. It's close to a pretty cool way out there. Okay, Eric, what do you think? I guess there's not really a lot to think. Or there is a lot to think about.
A lot to contemplate about. Sad.
There are a lot of different kinds of people here. Languages you don't understand, so it's hard to say from where. But this is the American cemetery, so that's kind of interesting, I think.
It's paying respect.
All these people are here, but... We just watched a little ceremony, and of course we were crying. Played the national anthem, and the young man talked about just about the history and how proud he was, and he knows where his freedom comes from all the countries that participated, and he's a local from this area. And this is the wall with all the names of the American soldiers. Enjoying your barbecue?
I am. It's delicious.
Biggest windmills I've ever seen. More minutes to our destination. I swear it's gonna be like a 4-hour drive back. There it is, Mont Michel. So we had to park near an adjacent, I wouldn't even call it a village, I'd call it a commercial area, very touristy area, gated in. I think you have to have reservations to get beyond the barrier. And then we took a free shuttle. The pricing for parking varies by how long you're staying. We shall see how long we stay. We are about to go in here. What about you?
Dream come true.
We parked here. I don't think we realized where we were because these trees were blocking our view, and then it like swoop around this bridge on the shuttle. You can walk back, but Eric said it was 40 minutes?
40 minutes.
We are more stairs, but not as much as the Great Wall, I don't think. Yeah,
Self-guided tour.
Self-guided. Visite libre in the house. I'm telling you, next vacation, Kansas. They don't have any stairs or hills.
Tu vois quelques maisons déjà.
Ah, il y a déjà quelques petites maisons. C'est vrai. Alors attends. Et c'est ici, c'est quelle chose? Ah oui, c'est les huitièmes. Pas dans la ville par là.
Well, heck.
It's not a trip unless something's under refurbishment.
So Tokyo had stuff under refurbishment. China. Now, France. I think we should get at least €2 back. But you can see the sculptures here. Harry Potter fans. me included. Welcome to the Great Hall. And look, it's the Ravenclaw table. That's probably very sacrilegious, but it looks a lot like different elements. You put some windows in and you can't even see out of them. See if we can handle this view. Nope, it's not the leaky cauldron, but it is a fireplace. And it actually goes all the way up. Keep showing this beach, but we're checking out the shadow here. People still look pretty tiny. We're heading back down. It's one of those places you just kind of want to walk away from it backwards. You never know if you'll ever come back. Eric, what are your Mont Michel thoughts?
It's really cool. Totally worth it. Worth the wait to see this. Look how cool it is.
You did great on all those stairs. Not that you wouldn't. We had a lot of stairs, but it was still not as much as other places we've been to. So there's no complaining from anybody else that comes, because there are more stairs out there than other places. And look at that. Right there. Looks great against the sun.